So again, this is actually a series I'm doing a video request on, and it's from Yuka Entertainment, which of course I'm name pending. And we have the episode 2 of My Best Friend Scooby Doo. This time I didn't screw it up. As for the thumbnail, I'm not sure if I'm gonna even do anything with it. Oh man. It just depends, man. It depends. But anyways, let's talk about the episode. The episode is called Voodoo, Hoodoo, and the Dead. Could have been Voodoo, Hoodoo, and the Living Zombie or some kind of, yeah, but that actually is too scary for kids though. He's like, they would never actually do that. No. On the other hand, you're like, look at me like, what about Goosebumps? Night of the Living Dummy? I mean, that's freaking damn scary. Well, how in the world could they actually name a book that? Not to mention, look at the cover. Oh God. Anyways, so we have some mentioning of Mamba Wamba, who actually is the witch doctor. And this is actually the first time ever we have Shaggy and Scooby milking because they're getting bribed to do something like they always do, getting bribed to go look and stuff like that. So instead of the usual 2 or 3 Scooby snacks, I think that was the maximum, they actually were able to milk out 8. Get them to have 8 of them. I'm like, whoa, that's the first time ever. You don't have to admit, it kind of is weird that for Shaggy and Scooby get a clue, they never actually had Scooby snacks in that TV show. But I still remember about those hot dog tacos. Okay. So we got the sound effects. There's a few sound effects. The first one was very, very funny. It was used when it came to Shaggy trying to milk some, getting some Scooby snacks. And then you have the few others that were well placed. Very awesome. We have imagery that came back, and the imagery actually is very cool. Let's see. I mean, also had a backdrop. That was kind of cool too. Now, with the backdrop, it would be very interesting to see how it would go when next time the use of a green screen will interestingly do wonders. And of course, when it comes to green screens, you're like, oh, it costs too much money. Oh, you could just do what Chai Entertainment or Chai Productions does. They actually got some green paper. I think it was green paper. They just got green paper or green garbage bag or something, cut it out, and then they used that as their green screen. They actually were very innovative. May they rest in peace. One's a doctor. One's a dentist now. Let's see. So Jimmy actually did something to upset him. I couldn't really hear that part because, well, I'm dealing with a laptop right here who loves to breathe very, very heavily. So yeah, don't sue me on that one. And the chase was very fun. Chase is always fun. But here's the unbelievable kicker. Starting to test out stop motion. Oh, wow. Now that was awesome to see. Stop motion. Yeah, the only messed up part is when stop motion, even though it's a good idea, it's a great idea, it might take even more time to do it. But hey, it looks like at first you're mastering it. There's just a few more things to do, but of course, if you're a perfectionist, it'll take a lot more stuff. But hey, I think it was very cool that stop motion was actually used, and it was very, very nicely done. And now we get Mamba Wamba, which this time I have to tell you, the costume of Mamba Wamba, it was truly easy to tell who it was. I can't really say anything else of how can you make it so that you can tell them. It's like, no, this time, like I was in the last one, it looks like you need to get Cinderella's help, and Cinderella will tailor a nice little thing for it. Most likely a red robe or something, and and then the red robe can fit on the guy, and then there you go. And oh yeah, side note, when it came to the cousin, which I didn't even talk about it, so Velma's cousin is a country folk named Dexter. Like, Dexter? Oh, man. Throw in Dee Dee and you'll have a nice little reference. Oh, my gosh. It'll be even worse if... Oh, yes. And my wife, Dee Dee. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh. Anyways. So, yeah, it's easy to tell who Mamba Wamba is. And The disappearing effect was used again. I'm like, wow, that was well done. I'm a sucker for that type of thing. And then we have the big letter again. Yeah, big prop letter. Still funny. Actually, it turns out it's not a letter. It was supposed to be a newspaper. I'm like, oh, well, for newspapers, you're going to actually have to go a little bit above and beyond with some maybe printed out like a little thingy, you know? Yeah, it's kind of weird. I think what will happen, which will be completely what the heck, is that you have to make a very small picture. Like I would take a picture and then make it very, very small, shrink it very small, print it out, then and then there you go, and then paste it with glue, and there you go. There's your newspaper with a photo on it. And Shaggy for 1 second sounded British. That was kind of funny. And oh, in classic fashion, we have two people getting ran the heck over. Actually, no, it's more like rammed. If they were ran over, they would actually get ran over with the wheels. Instead, they got rammed. One got rammed with between a wall. Yeah, the wall was right there and bam! And another one just got freaking rammed, and I don't think there was a wall this time. They all got knocked out. Not to mention, Velma actually threatened Fred with a pimp slap. Saying, if you do it again, I swear I will pimp slap you. It's like, oh my gosh. One thing interesting is the monsters are not tied down this time. But of course, you do have to think about the fact of if they did get rammed by a car, they most likely are knocked unconscious. Yeah, it does make sense on that one. And I do have to admit, the other one is very cool, which I know that's most likely a Scooby Doo toy, which I'm like, whoa, they made toys like that where you're able to take off the mask and put the mask on. That's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. So, watch or don't watch this episode. I think it actually is interesting. And just look at how this person is blossoming when it comes to doing stop motion. Actually doing it. Can't wait to see what happens next. And I can't really wait to see what happens when this individual blossom to the point of where it's like, oh my gosh, he could actually go toe to toe with this guy. I don't even know how to say his name, sadly. He has one at the end of his username, and yeah, he's pretty awesome. He always does Spider-Man and Marvel stuff. So and it's not hard to figure out who I'm talking about. His name starts with an L. But it would be cool if you're able to go toe to toe with that guy. If you can, whoa. And I'm pretty sure no one actually is doing any Scooby-Doo stop motion or any Scooby-Doo fan stuff. So I think you're in a pretty good running of actually getting noticed, and kids will most likely like you, especially since there's no cuss words or anything. So I think, oh man, as soon as you're able to master it and blow up, I have to believe that, oh, you're going to be, well, yeah, just don't get corrupted, because I saw a lot of people get corrupt after getting big and like, all right, I'll get lots and lots of money. It's for the money. Oh my god! But at least the good news for you is that you just have to write and then stop motion. There's many others like someone who does a certain thing. He basically went way above and beyond, and he got so corrupted. Oh, anyways, I'm droning on. Thank you for watching, and yes, episode 2. Go check it down. It's down in the description below.